I don't know why I do that, knowing they don't even do shit.
Every time.
And we here, officially uncertified. This is Javi. And you got Mr. AKA doing too much. DJ Sasson.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yep.
Welcome everybody
Yep.
back. This is officially uncertified.
Yeah, man. And today we definitely got to get into the barbershop terrain is changing. And I've been seeing it for a minute, but now you starting to see things bubble up. Barbers be moving. Like there's just such a shift in the game that it's like it has to be addressed for all the new up and coming barbers that's getting busy. Then we're gonna a little bit later we're gonna get into the A-Rod Timberwolves deal. That's a little bit late take. That's something happened a couple weeks back, but it is there's definitely a lesson learned in what happened with that transaction right there. And then we'll get into a little bit about maybe dope barbershop concepts and some disrespectful pricing. I had some crazy happen to me earlier today, yesterday. Damn near every day is this happens, and we gotta know how to get through that. So
so let's get it.
All right, so now I've been seeing lately barbers been hitting me up, and it's getting slower. What do I do? What's going on? I'm gonna tell you what I'm just gonna tell you what I saw, and with COVID, everyone turned into that appointment only barber. You know, it's just that's the way it worked.
Yep.
You got into that. It felt better because you had to do less human interaction. You go in, get out, boom, boom, boom. You could coordinate, right? You didn't have to do the whole walk-in thing.
Yep.
Which was cool. We was all getting that PPP money, all that crazy money, so the prices just went up. I was seeing at one point barbers were charging $1 for a cut, 80, 100, 70. Those type of numbers where not too long before that, man, things was at 20, 25. Depending where you at. We talking about that Central Florida, but it is getting more expensive to stay out here. So you knew the prices had to go up because, dude, if you paying, man, I know people paying $2,000 a month rent, $3,000 a month rent, mortgage, 3,000 mortgages.
Yep.
You can't get that off of dubs. You know what I mean? You can't get that off of $20 cuts. So excuse me about that. Yeah. So we knew that was gonna happen anyway. So now what I'm seeing now is, hold on, I gotta get that. Yo, what's going on?
How much do you want for that van, please? Because bees want one.
Oh, tell her no. But I'm about to be over there in a minute. I'm in the pod right now. We talking about future right now. So
hey, leave future alone, man.
Hey, they coming for him, bro. They coming for him.
This is not what you want. That
man,
shit J. Cole did was whack.
Hey, that's just a warning shot, bro. That was a warning shot.
That was the weakest warning shot ever, bro.
Hey, he don't want it.
Hey, he was better off calling Pusha T and telling them to bring something up.
Nah.
That shit was whack.
Hey, don't worry. Future sleeping over Pusha T's house right now. Hey, talking about let's get him. They having meetings about him and everything, bro. They in Iowa. They in, where's that? Where Kanye got his Wisconsin, Wyoming. They in Wyoming chopping it up right there. That way nobody else can hear them.
Nah, he said he in Atlanta in the hood right now. Not even worried about them guys.
Yeah, right.
He giving away clothes right now.
At $20.
But I'm about to be there in a minute. I'm about to
giving out. Okay. He giving out a $10,000 jacket right now.
Yeah, he could do that. He could do that,
with
but
no care in the world.
Hey, search it up. Drake just dropped a new diss record.
Nah, man. Put him in the trash can too.
Oh man.
He dropped a new one. I'm saying you gotta listen to it before you even say nothing.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. If J. Cole did better than him,
oh, my bad. I said that wrong. I said Drake. J. Cole just dropped one.
He said it's garbage. He says hot garbage.
You must have not had me on speaker, bro.
No, nah, he did.
That shit is hot garbage, bro.
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
He should be ashamed for even dropping that shit.
Oh shit!
I'm down with J. Cole for that, bro.
It's over for him.
You knew you wasn't even supposed to even drop no bullshit like that. Why would you even drop that bullshit?
Hey, that was his weakest shit I think I've ever heard.
Bro, I was like, why the fuck would J. Cole even, bro? That's a diss, bro. And you talking about shooting? Talking about your hitters? I'm off you, bro.
Oh man, I gotta give it a listen. I didn't even listen to it.
Trash.
Hey,
All right, I'm gonna let y'all finish the podcast.
I got you, bro.
Don't think
appreciate the
too hard.
calling though.
All right.
Hey yo, make sure y'all tune in and we gonna find out.
We got off track for a little bit. So we were at. So when COVID hit, everything went up.
Yep.
Everything was at a premium. Everybody went to appointments only because with the barbers, I think so much stress happened with COVID that like people's minds started changing. The way we think, the way we.
Yep.
There was a lot of people opening up to their feeling, like cerebral shit that like people like, man, I gotta figure life. I don't know. It was just a weird time.
Yeah.
That people started saying, damn, I really do need space. Mental health became such a thing where people's like, man, I gotta sit back, I gotta take care of this.
Yeah.
I didn't realize if you don't take care of this, you could implode, blah, 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 So
a lot of people were staying home that weren't used to being home, and now they're feeling trapped. Now they're feeling like, I got to get out, but you can't get out.
Yeah, so in that time, those things changed. So barbers were like, man, I need more time for me and my family, that's what we all want. That's what we all want. But in this business, so it took the change, and it came to appointment only. Then COVID finished, and the appointment only stuff kind of, they stuck to that. And it makes it hard that because imagine you got good 30, 40 customers, right?
Mm-hmm.
That appointment only, say some move, some this and that. You being a barber, even in my industry, is we'll have these customers stay in rotation, but sometimes they move, sometimes they change. Like with me in the fashion, man, people gonna dress different, or they get older, or they not going to events as much. So you have your customers that they can come in, but for whatever reason, you're gonna lose some. Mm-hmm. But with being the appointment only, you mess up your chance to get that new customer walking. You know what I mean?
Correct.
To for your portfolio, for your envelope, your portfolio to grow, you miss that because now I'm not in the shop. When you come to the shop, they not there.
Yeah,
they not there, and that's what's affecting now because you keep losing. The price going down. Now you're like, damn, I ain't making as much bread, but you're also not recruiting. You're also not the street sweepers stop. I remember before, yo, I'm a barber, Bob, check me out. Yep. This is what you gonna do, blah blah blah. What's up? My name's Bob. I'm new to the area, or you went out and did these things, and it's not being done anymore.
The street team is damn near gone.
But social media did take over, and that's pretty dope. But then some of them not even doing that.
Yeah, but if you're not doing that and you're not doing the street team, I honestly don't feel that the street team is gone. I believe that hand-to-hand physical, conversation with someone, that genuine conversation is still needed, and you're not gonna you're not touching every hand, like you're not getting to the people.
Yeah,
and social media can only touch what the algorithm allows, what you got as a fan base already, so it only kind of leads back to the people you already have. So if those people aren't already responding, how are you getting more?
Yeah.
You gotta go out. If you're not out or talking to people or making some kind of effort to be seen, or at least standing in front of your business, passing out, going to different events. There's a lot of different events that have started popping out since COVID. You know what I mean? Because the people wanted to get back out again. So you're starting to see like where they have the Hispanic thing where everybody gets together and as entrepreneurs and pass out each other's information. They're doing it everywhere. So if you're not looking for those places or somewhere outside of your normal box to find clients, you're gonna sink.
And I think people are definitely going back to the old method of barbershop where it's like, man, I've heard this where I'm like, man, I miss a barbershop being a barbershop. I miss chilling in there,
Yeah.
chopping it up with
Yeah.
my dudes, starting those debates.
Yep.
At one point, that was a wearing away. And I guess since everyone went away with it, you kind of missed it. Like, man,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
and it might be one thing that will eventually disappear.
No.
I don't know. I personally like it. That's why I'm always in one because I'm like, man, I like talking shit. I like the atmosphere. I like seeing people get crispy. I love all that. That won't get old to me, but to the young, to these, to young people that they never
It can.
experienced that, it's like you can't miss what you never had.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You know, if that's the trend and it continues, that new generation is not even going to see that for what
Or
it
have
is.
value of that.
Exactly. So they lose it completely and it's gone like fucking DVD and VHS.
Yeah, so it's getting tough out there, and a lot of the new guys, man, you just got to keep toughing it out. You got to get your name, keep building,
Yeah.
and one client at a time, man. Get and then shoot your best too, cause a lot of cats, I don't know, man. It's another thing too is they dipping early. Like I see cats, yo, after this time, I'm gone. When you starting up, I'm thinking you gotta just
Open and close.
Bro, to
You
get the
gotta
new
grind.
customer,
You gotta grind.
is to catch the old barber slipping.
Yeah.
So if the old barber shut down to 5, guess what? I'm up to 8.
Yeah.
Because now I'm gonna get a chance to get stuff that your crumbs, and guess what? If I do my thing, I get to keep them and add them to my book. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And because I know I said this 100 times. Is typically the first person when you cut someone, it ain't their first haircut. It's not their first cut. They got to cut somewhere else, but somebody messed up. Somebody went out of town.
Yep.
Somebody couldn't book my appointment,
Yep.
and then that's your chance to really shine, get it in, hit them with a decent price. You know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's been my claim to fame. Being available.
Yeah.
Being available is what got me the clientele that I have at this point.
Yeah. And that's what adds value. It's like, dude, when I need you, boom, I got you.
Yep. He's there no matter what. Even if I gotta wait a client or two, they're gonna wait because, like you said, nobody else is open, nobody else is reliable, or they're there but they've got a cut from them and they suck. They want what they want, and that you get to a point where you're like, listen, I got my cut 3 times by these people over here. They're not that good. They never really available. Bro, I'm back and I'm not going nowhere.
Gotcha.
I get it a lot. I get it a lot.
So now,
I think I'm gonna start jotting down one by one all the different, reasons why they came about to me. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because they come from
And you should, because
different
that's important.
places.
That's important data, man.
It is.
Because in every other industry, whether you in car,
They do
clothes,
not-
online, the data is collected,
It's collected.
and you work from what that is.
Yep. In this industry, it's very hard. Well, now it's gotten better with a lot of the booking sites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they keep that information. And I know I'm one that likes to keep even more information, like their actual haircut.
Yeah.
So phone number, their information of who they are, I like to keep their phone number, what they do for a living, and their haircut. And then any side notes, you know what I mean? Like if their birthday, because I do give out haircuts for free on their birthday.
Okay, that's pretty decent.
So, I mean, they're for my loyal clients. Ones that I know have been there and not come in every 3 months. But yeah, no, you got to collect that information and it becomes more valuable. The more information you got, the more you can analyze. And if you know how to analyze it properly.
Hey, do you be asking them, like the ones that be jumping chairs and stuff, when like you said, 3 months, when they get in there, you ever be like, man, where the hell you been at?
Yeah.
What's up with you, bro? Like,
you got to find out, like, yo,
don't do that shit no more.
I see why you're back.
Yeah.
You let them do this. You like that shit? But they start seeing it when it starts coming back looking crazy and it wasn't up to what their standards were. or I hear it even a lot that their wife doesn't like the way that that person cut it. It looked totally different. Go back to Jose.
Yeah.
They back because their wife told them. That's another thing. I make sure that if they come with their wife, that I get the wife's approval. She's the one who's gonna be complaining. She's the one staring at it.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be like, ugh, that's not it. I don't like this haircut on you.
I know I got
You know what
maybe
I'm
one
saying?
more haircut left in my thing. My shit just been it been going backer and backer and lighter that it just
backer is
yo the
crazy.
shit is bad, bro. Shit is bad. Shit's bad. So
Yeah.
on another note, why you be trying so hard, bro? Why you come to work every day dressed up to the T? Like I know you wake up and you spend time picking out your fit, man. What's going on, boss? Everything good? Chilling? Doing all right?
Y'all doing all right? What y'all doing?
So yeah, man. So you gotta tell us why you be trying so hard, man.
I mean, I don't know. I'm used to it.
Your lady don't be checking you, be like, man, they gotta be something at work you trying to see.
No, it's an everyday thing. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
just who we are.
Yeah, cause man, I'm gonna lie, I gotta do better. But it be tough, cause yo, one day
That's a
when I
fact.
come to work, for sure, I ain't gonna lie, I be a bit.
That's a
But
fact.
it's cause yo, sometimes I'm like, man, I don't know if I gotta be the janitor today.
I think
I
that
don't,
kind of answers why I do it.
huh?
I think that kind of answers why I do it.
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
Somebody got to be the
yeah,
motivation here.
yeah. Cause man, yeah, but you just never know, man. One day I'm throwing out trash, doing this, doing running.
No,
It
I see
just
it. I see it.
but definitely
It's
gotta step
different.
it up. Cause sometimes
You're
I
a
be
jack of
looking,
all trades, so
sometimes
you're
I be
running
looking, I
around.
be like, man, bro, you could have done better, bro. Like you ain't, bro. You look like you ain't tried. You know what I mean? Like like, bro, you look like you did. You tried your hardest to not do right, but we'll get there. We get there. So but now that we were talking about with the adjustments with the barber shops and all that stuff, there's a lot of dope concepts coming out, man. I'm seeing the other day I saw car detailer inside of a barber shop. I thought that was super dope,
That's nuts. I like that. Just
And
when you told me that, like that took me on a whole another rabbit hole. I'm thinking how the building's already looking, how I would have set it up. Like I can see that
yeah.
going 7, 10 different ways. That's a great one.
Yeah, man. And then we got our own concept too next door. We do we got the barber shop with the clothes. We
Mm-hmm.
do the jewelry, the phones. We got a whole mess over there. So,
Yeah, I gotta
so
stop doing.
I appreciate when I see a dope concept, and even like with the people that from the DR that they went to New York, the Santana barber shop.
Yep.
They got a gentleman's club going in there.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just that's one good thing about the barber industry that's happening is that the boys that do it right, man, they pushing it. Like, yo, you seeing stuff
Yep.
you ain't never seen before. Because
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, a lot of people used to do some did like a sports theme,
Sports bar,
but that was more
barbershops.
kind of like dressing. Like it wasn't a sports bar; it just got sports stuff
Yep.
in it. You know what I mean? And
You see those a lot. I know in Atlanta and in Tampa they have barbershops that are actual bars.
yeah.
So that's another one. They're different spots now.
Um, man, a concept that I would be dope. I would think would be dope, and I'm gonna let you put one together. Is if you got one that's like a social club. So it's a barber shop, like how you say you get the little bar experience. You don't charge nothing, but you get that membership. So you pay, you get to chill. Say there's some nights we doing something like an event.
Mm-hmm.
That
Maybe a
actually we spoke about
poetry.
that before. Like say there's a fight coming on. Well, guess what? You part of that barbershop social club, man. You come through for free, check it out,
Yep. The
and
fight
get
will
to
be
engage. I
happening.
think that would be dope. But that you would have to have a passion because you talking about that some nights you want to be late.
Yeah.
It's a process, but I'm thinking that would really kick off. What's a concept you think that would be crazy? If you had to say, if someone says, "Yo, here you got a barber shop, you got to do a concept that I don't know nothing about."
That's a good one. I mean, I know when I was doing the school, the bar slash barbershop was that concept that I always liked and thought was kind of hard to attain with licensing. So
Hmm.
a lot of it also came like like I also went big into the mobile, but
That mobile didn't really take off like that
no,
because a lot of people
it's
was
only gonna
doing it,
be
and then
it's
I
only
noticed
gonna
they got off of it.
it's only gonna benefit when you know how to market it. And the only way to market it is actually doing truck stops, nursing homes, maybe school events,
Mm.
things of that nature. But again, it's gonna be like you were saying before, almost like an appointment barber knocks out his clients and then knows Wednesdays I do nursing homes, Tuesdays I do the truck stop. You know, whenever those events happen, they happen. So, if you can schedule it properly and make it work, it can happen. But to sit in a mobile unit and do it all the time, no, I'd probably have one and do events. Um, the classic,
Like a sponsor, like or sponsored event, something like
events
that.
like Harley Davidson is always throwing events at each one of their individual locations. So you would go sign up with them and then go to each one of their locations whenever they have events scheduled and then cut hair for random people. You know what I'm saying? Build a brand,
That's actually
build
pretty
your
dope.
name.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
It
because
is.
if it's close to where you, if it's close to where you call home, like your home barbershop,
Yeah, see, we
that
can
could
pull
be,
that off here because we have a ton of Harley locations.
yeah.
You're not going to find that in other states, but that's where you have to use your ingenuity to find out what your state is good at, where you can kind of market that towards. Maybe you might be in a college town. So now you want to pull up to a college and let them know that we'll be at this hall at this time,
Right. Yeah.
and now all the students can come to a certain spot. You got to use what you got around you and turn it in that direction. So that's I still won't stop until I have one. So I'm still
Where
working until I get one of them.
where's the spots that you know got like where the most expensive barbershops at? They got to be in the obviously the big cities.
Big cities,
Yo,
Miami.
speaking of that, yo, one time I went to Vegas and I had to get an emergency cut. Dude
Mm.
tried to tell me $100 because it was after hours. They said they closed at 6. It was like 5:30, but he's like, bro, your cut's gonna bleed over 6. So you gotta. So I was like, I'm good. Then I
Damn.
went to
What
even.
was the original price before the
It was
after?
like 40 or 30.
Ooh,
No,
to a
but then
hundred.
what's even crazy, I went to another spot. That's why, man, sometimes you just got to pay that guy. I could tell there was a dope shop. Like, I was like, buddy, know what he doing? Man, I went to a barber shop inside my hotel.
Oh, that sounds like the one inside Walmart.
Bro, Shorty was like, it was a girl, too. She was cutting me up. She said, man, I cut celebrities. She showed me pictures of celebrities on the wall. My dumb ass thinking it's her doing it. It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been.
Why
So,
not?
because when she was doing me, I was like, yo, mama, this is not right. You know? She's like, nah, that's your head. It's just,
Oh,
it's fucked up. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, papi. I was just like, all right, it's cool. But,
oh man.
and then she
She
didn't hit me with
blamed
the
it on
blade or
your
nothing. So I
head.
don't do the blade. I was like, you
That is
tell me that
funny.
afterwards. And then she was still like 40 or $50. But in those type of, and that's anyways, I don't even know. I sound like a hater right now. But the reason I was bringing up the price because in Puerto Rico I seen a spot, yo, $15 for a cut, full everything.
Yeah, but that's Puerto Rico.
Yeah, you're right.
Puerto Rico's been that way for a long time. It was like $12. It was like $8 at one point.
Yeah,
You know, it was 12 for a while. No, now depending on what part you're in,
yeah,
you go to San Juan, it's gonna be more than it is if you're in like some of the pueblos, little towns.
yeah. It was in Aguada that I seen that price. I was like, damn, that's cheap, man. I don't know how y'all survive, but
Now on your way back to the airport, go check to see how much it is.
yeah, that's
Now
crazy,
you're gonna
man.
be closer to the 100. It all depends
Yeah,
on location.
yeah, man. But it could be worth it, man. But my shit go so far gone that I can't even pay nothing no more. This.
It's over.
Yeah, it's done, bro.
It's time to
And
S&P
it's
it.
crazy. Like, how do you realize when it's done? Like, cause we all be trying to hold on to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn, but the edge was like sometimes I feel it. Like when they edge me, I'm like, damn, that shit feel like the top. You know how you got your forehead, and then it's like, nah, bro, that's regular head now. It's not forehead no more. It's regular head.
Yeah, you made it past the curve.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, I never felt the edge. Like I never felt the edger like that far back. Like,
yeah,
fuck.
bro. Yeah, my man round you
And
off
then
too. It's over.
cause Yaya be coming up, and even him, he be like, I don't know why you make me do this shit, bro. Why you still just shave it off, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
one
right.
more. But yeah, man, that shit hurts your feelings, bro. Cause now, how do you? So say you're going bald, you gotta work a good beard game. My
Right.
beard don't be right. Like it's like funny and some stuff. Then when it grows, it's like a Chinese person beard, and it's. But we'll figure that out in the next episode. We're gonna get that situated, man, because
Yeah,
it's
we gotta work on
there.
that shit. Cause your
It's
beard game gotta
there.
be on
Yeah,
point
and
if
it
you're
don't,
gonna
and
lose
it
your hair.
don't, and it don't. But I be trying a lot. I be trying to blame Yaya for that. I'm like, bro, it was crispy before you got to it, bro. It was crispy.
Oh. So we know who the culprit is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in trouble, Papa.
But one more thing we'll get into, which this is something that is in the barber world, it's in every world, where you working with someone on something, you like everything about them, but then how many times we've seen where people say, man, then people ghosted me after I told them the price, or or man, the price too high, man. But now I'm on the other side. I used to think that too, like, damn, bro, my price is pretty good. You
Okay.
lowballing me. Now I'm on the other side. I'm the consumer. And I'm like, damn, these people steady waxing me for everything I need, man. I'm right now. I'm talking about mostly contractors, right? So, buddy told me a price we working on. Like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna work with you. We're gonna make it happen, bro. He told me a price so crazy that I literally like forgot what we were talking about. Everything. I was like, ooh, and I had to swerve it, man. Like I feel bad, but I was like, man, I'm gonna get back to you. Let me finish what I'm doing right here. Then we're gonna schedule that in. I'm gonna get back to you though. Don't worry. He's like, what? But when? I was like, I'm gonna call you. So sometimes we gotta. That happens, bro. And what constitutes as disrespectful pricing?
Well, obviously, it's way past what you thought was
Yeah,
gonna be the
or what it's
price.
worth. Like you know
Right.
what I mean. If you're gonna fix a car, it's gonna cost $6,000 to fix a car that's worth $4,000. It ain't worth it. So what happened here was the price was so high and it wasn't even to be nowhere near finished. I was like,
What?
no, it was just like a partial job. It was just to do that. It wasn't to
Oh
do nothing else.
no.
So then I kind of was like, but this happens in every industry, man, and I don't know how to, because I'm. How do you combat that? Like, how is there ever middle ground, or is it just like, nah, we're just too far away on stuff? Like,
No, there's got to be a middle ground because obviously we know from being on this side of retail that you got your margins.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So they got to have their margins as well, and especially when part of their margin is labor. You know, so
most of
they,
it, all
yeah,
of it, actually.
you know what I'm saying? Especially if you, as the consumer, know what the materials are costing. If you don't know what the materials are costing, then you're
Yeah.
leaving materials and labor up to them to decide. But I mean, if you know what the materials already costing, then you know that he's gonna have to come down some in that labor in order for you guys to find that happy medium. But I mean, you can literally put that in any industry, regardless of whether it's in the construction or if it's in just a
Yeah.
normal business.
With construction though, I think how I'm gonna get buddy is you got your ups and downs. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
your
yeah.
time when you got mad work, then you got time like, damn, it's slow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's when
wait
you
till he
catch
hit
him.
me back up on the slow week. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hit him with, oh bro, I got a price from somebody else, so I got somebody else coming with that price. Because automatically, what happens in that, obviously, not in barbershops, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
But certain things, especially with contracting, yo, listen, buddy gave me a price that was better,
Yeah.
and he throwing a little bit more. What? How much you say? What?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll beat that. You get they'll just try to beat each, or
Yeah, you got a little auction
the
going.
second dude. I'll tell man, buddy told me 1,000 to do it, but man, like yo, buddy told me 750. Man, fuck it, I'll
He
do.
said 750 and it's completed.
Yeah, well, fuck it, I'll do it for 6. I'll do it for 6. We'll do it today. All right, cool.
Ooh. Ooh.
Cause that way,
Lock
but
them in. Lock them
yeah,
in.
but that helps them out too. Because now, when I give you that price, I beat this price, but we locking in right now.
Yeah.
So that's something good on both sides. Cause now it's like, I can't just throw you that price and then you go try to fish it to the next dude. It's like, nah, I'll do 6, but let's get to it.
You gotta start now.
Yeah,
Cause I need it done yesterday.
yeah,
Yeah, no, you gotta use those tactics. If you don't have any kind of tactics in the bag, like I feel you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. And I remember as a kid, right? My uncle did this and I thought it was so genius. So you go somewhere, now they're going to go buy. Now whatever it is that they're gonna go buy, they got a set price before they even get there. We're gonna spend $5,000 on this, whatever. Let's say it's a car.
mm-hmm.
$5,000. That's all we going to. Now we get there, and now the person is telling them 7. So what they do is they use their kid's name as an advantage to say yes and no, yes, no, and maybe. So one child is yes, one child is no, and the third child is a maybe. So now if I tell you child 1 and I use that child's name, let's get it. If you come back at me or your wife comes back at you and says the second child's name, she's on the I don't think we should get it side. And then if she says the third child's name, it's kind of like it's up to you, babe. You decide if you think it's worth it. So they would do that on a general basis because he's always into the business of buying cars from people, going to auctions and things of that nature where you can haggle. He's in that kind of industry, so there is those leeways. So when he knows all these tactics and he using them.
And that's
the guy's genius. He walks away
that's
from
pretty
things.
dope, man.
It's
That's
genius.
pretty dope because that's basically you speaking in front of the seller, and the seller doesn't even know what's
going on. They're assuming. Do you think we should buy this car for this child, or do you think this car would be better suited for this child? And the guy thinks he still got a sale going on. Oh, you got 2 kids you buying this car for. I'm definitely selling this thing.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're saying, yeah, nah, I don't think we should. Let's back out. Then they hop back in the car and talk about it some more. And that person's already ready to run back at them and say, hey, listen.
Yeah, where we at?
Where we at, man?
They probably spent the money mentally before even.
Yep. Or maybe they still got another car that they're going to go look at.
Yeah.
Or they just want to talk about it and leave the person on ice so that way that person.
No, but you better because when you leave the seller like that, sometimes you be like, man, I just want to get rid of it. This is the third person that didn't come through.
Yeah. Or 3 people have said they've come, never showed up. You're the only person that did show up.
Yeah.
And you look like you about to leave.
Yeah.
Ooh, no. No, Papa.
That's how crazy.
Give me five.
Yo, that's how crazy things get. Like when you buy something to just resell it, that sometimes you be like, man, I ain't letting this go for less than 500. 500, and this stuff gets stale, man. When it's sitting, you like, man, fuck it. Listen, I paid $250. Man, fuck it, I'll take $250.
Certain things got shelf life.
Yeah, like, man, get that shit out of here. Yeah. And it's crazy because but and that happens in business though is sometimes when you got something you think could move and it gets stale, man, you gotta let it. It's just let it go, bro.
Yeah.
And
you have to grab what you can, get out of whatever said merchandise is, and go and put it into something else that you know that's hot,
man.
Something that you know you're gonna get some money back on.
Man, I did that way too many times, man.
Not
losing, but getting excited about something, thinking it's that, and then after a while, I was like, well,
yeah.
I just want to get rid of it, bro. Just push that item. Try to stay away from stuff like that, but it happens.
That
man.
sounds about right. It happens in every market.
That's why you got to have that good eye, man. Good eye. Well, experience will give you that too, because once you've done something so many times, you know, man, stay away from that. That usually doesn't work for me. That, you know, but you know it's crazy. So now that we were talking about that, you know what's also changed is Like what I do bad in business, I gotta do way better. I think my business would be tenfold better if I just did this. And there's another thing that I see with barber, everything, contractors, whatever. Is
Man, this
dude,
sounds dangerous
no,
already.
it is. It just came up
Because
right
you
now.
just really like realize this, and anything that'll take my business tenfold. Shit, let's start.
Yeah,
Let's do this shit
no,
yesterday.
and but it takes. I haven't done it because just the particular way I do things
Okay.
which is organization is my
It's
organization is not there.
downfall. Yeah,
But
yeah,
what I'm saying is like keeping your word to someone. Like I don't try to lie to people. I lie. Well, I do lie. I'm the biggest liar I know 100%. But I lie about shit that don't matter. So it'd be
yeah.
like it ain't
A
something
white lie.
it ain't gonna be something that's gonna hurt you. It's gonna be something that didn't make a difference. You're never gonna go back to me and call it out
Yeah,
because it wasn't about no money. It's about nothing.
yeah.
But
Little white lie.
what I do is people hit me up, man, how much for this and that and the third. Yeah, whatever. What I might say something, I'm gonna get back to you, and then I never get back to you. And I
Okay.
realized that when I was in real estate, I always did that, and I closed the little deals, but not taking these little transactions as serious because that could turn somebody off.
Yeah,
Where I can't imagine how many people I lost
yeah.
just saying I'm gonna call you back, but like, man, this motherfucker never call me back, bro.
You saying that, and I'm thinking that. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn. You know that I've heard a lot of people say, I've been dealing with this person for 10, 20 years, and it was all because of a small little transaction. And then now I bought, let's say, cars. Like I bought my first car from you, and it was a little piece of shit I bought years ago. We paid $500. You know what I'm saying? That car lasted me like 5, 10 years. So you ain't do me dirty. You can go back to him again.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Same type of build up a rapport. Now 20 years, 30 years have passed. We're still friends. I probably bought 5, 10 cars from you. You know, that type of deal.
yeah,
So when you said that, that was the first thing that triggered in
yeah.
my mind. It's like, damn, you probably
Nah,
lost
and it's
on
important.
a big fish that was playing you to see if I'm gonna throw you a breadcrumb, see if
Yeah,
you'll get it from me. Give me
yeah,
another little house. And you ain't know that whole time that one of those clients was stacked.
yeah,
Now he got a portfolio that he filled up throughout the years that could have
yeah.
almost all been your sales. You know what I
No,
mean?
and that happens all the time where I'm gonna call you back, don't call back, because I hate it when people do it to me.
Yeah.
Because obviously in that point is like to me that little call wasn't as important, which it should be. But
Yeah.
when
Anyone
I
that
call,
knows me knows I hate the phone. So
yeah, so then when I call and they do it to me, sometimes I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with that person no more. Don't even gotta worry about me no more. And I realizing that I do it on the other end so much
yep.
that it makes your word no good. Even though you're not gonna be lying, you're not gonna be doing you're not taking advantage of people. But the fact that you didn't take whether how big or small that problem was, that you wasn't precise with it. You say you're gonna call me, you didn't,
Yeah.
and that's not cool. And
Yeah.
that's one thing I gotta change because
Yep.
imagine when I want people to speak to me, I want confidence knowing that he say he gonna
He's
do
gonna.
what he gonna do,
Yeah.
which is an old school thing that like my mom it does a good job at keeping that. The only thing she does it too much. She said, "Man, I'll be here at 6 o'clock in the morning." You don't have to text her or nothing. She's gonna be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, which
Yep.
I like that. But and it's not just with me. It's like all over all industries is happening. It's like, bro, 6 o'clock technology changed. Like I'll tell my mom, listen, you told you you're gonna be at 6 o'clock. Go ahead and text them, because back then it was different when you didn't have a cell phone. Where it's like, yo, I'm coming, driving an hour. I'm gonna be there. You got to be there because there's no way for us to communicate.
Yeah.
Where now you kind of can, but man, if you're gonna do something, man, if you say you're gonna do something, you got to do it. And I got to
Yeah.
do better at that.
Yeah. Stand on it.
It's just better. It's like makes
It's
your name
easier said than
cleaner.
done.
It is. But man, I think that's one of the pillars that you need to really focus on. Like
Yeah.
because it's a difference. Like when like there's certain people that I know, like even Mr. Grant next door. I dealt with him when he said, "Yo, I'm gonna do this at this time." There came a point where he came through so many times that I know he's gonna do it at that time. I didn't even stress, and that's such a
Yeah. Takes that
relief.
weight off your
Yeah,
shoulders.
it's such a relief to know that, man, that person gonna do it. Where you had those people that they never kept their word, you be like, damn, buddy say coming at 5. Is he coming? And it's 5, and you're not sure if he's coming or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that whether in any industry that you in,
It's stressful.
is focus on that and do what you say you're gonna do,
Not only that, you want to show the person that you respect their time.
and try to keep those timelines. Cause I think if in any industry, I think you'll go tenfold. Cause how many if in the car industry, barbershop, clothing, jewelry,
Yep.
real estate is like people don't keep their word, and it affects
Yep.
how you deal with them in the future. And I don't deal with certain people just off of stuff like that,
Yeah.
not realizing that that's the reason why.
Yeah. If I tell you I'm gonna be here at 10 o'clock, your appointment's at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here at 10 o'clock. I'll be here at 9:50, making sure I'm open, ready, TV's on, everything's going, ready for a productive day. So yeah, that's a big one. It's a big one. But baby steps. The more you can do these little changes, like a daily change. Okay, and now it became like something you did 3 times out of the week where you weren't doing it at all. You know what I'm saying? You're making them baby steps to get better. Next thing you know, it's part of your daily, I'm on point. I don't bullshit. The timing is there. Like you said, you got to respect someone else's time like you want them to respect yours.
And I think it helps weed out people that you necessarily don't want to deal with,
Correct.
and could put you in.
You don't
Cause
want to put
bro,
yourself in that
yeah, cause
book either
yeah,
by being the one that's never on time. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So you're right. So
cause
you want to build those clientele because I kind of do that with my clientele too. I know which ones are on time, which ones are kind of raggedy. So you want to keep those that are doing everything by your standards, and the ones that you feel like they're not on your level or they're making you work extra hard for, they're not coming when they say they are. Don't come to the appointment. You know what I mean?
yeah, cause it makes it harder for you to squeeze them in. Cause you're like, man, look, I'll fit you in right
Listen,
here, but you got to be sharp.
you've called me. You've made your last 3 appointments are no call, no shows. Why would I fit you in with people who are paying me and they're paying me handsomely? They're paying exactly what I want, plus tip. They're on time. Some of them are bringing things. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm on my way there. You hungry? You need something? Like, these are the type of clients that you make sure that you're taking care of over someone who's dropped out on the last 3 and then want to tell you, hey, Papa, you got time for me right now? No. You made 3 appointments and didn't show up to the last 3, and now you want an appointment right now and you want to come walk in and sit.
No, so that makes a difference, man.
It makes a
It's
huge
trying to
difference.
keep your word. That's
Huge difference
that I
for
think
me.
is actually the settlement of today. Is like you could keep your word and you can do that's a basic thing, dude. You could really level up.
Yeah.
So I'm
Keep
definitely
your
gonna
word.
work on that,
Respect people
and
time.
you know, on wrapping it up, man. What you got planned for the weekend?
Nothing really. Nothing really. We'll fly by the seat of my pants, see where
Yeah,
the road takes us this weekend. Might do something. You know, either sometimes I either go take off and go somewhere random and do something random, or sometimes just go home and knock out something else off the list. Clean the garage or organize something, little project at the house or something. It all depends. If I stay home,
got
I
you.
go knock out a project. If we leave, I'm up to something.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, yeah. Now I ain't got nothing really wrapped. The kid's birthday this weekend.
Oh yeah.
That's about it. But
You
but
ask
you-
me a question
but
like that. No,
but the
that's fucked up.
but the baby, yo, he been thinking this has been his birthday all week since
No, I
yesterday.
can
He
imagine.
was telling people, man, it's my birthday. Today he woke up, oh, it's my birthday, man.
Oh
So I'm
shit.
letting him enjoy because it's funny because when you tell him no, he's like, my birthday. Nah, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Just chill.
Let
Just
it
chill.
rock out.
He's like, I'm this now. Yeah. You good. Yay, I'm 4. But
Yeah, he's funny.
so but we're gonna get back on it. We're gonna get more frequent every day. We're gonna come and bring something, man. And I
Yes.
think definitely if you consume that part is like keeping your word, adjusting to the game, bro. Every day
Yeah.
things are different,
Don't
man.
stay
You're gonna
stagnant.
stick around for a long time, and then definitely give yourself another thing where you probably get on that more next time. Is get on those timelines, man. Say I want to complete this by this time.
Yep. Stick to it.
Cause man, honestly, in the last year or two, I haven't progressed like I wanted to. But it's also because I've been just coming in and just surviving for the day, instead of saying, man, let me stick to that. I said this is my timeline. Let me stick to it. Cause bro, if you don't put a timeline, little by little, like my weakness is I'll go home, try to relax, man, play a little video game here and there, this in the morning. By the time you know it, man, a whole 2 weeks went by and didn't do what I said I was gonna do.
Yep.
Which it goes hand in hand. So you definitely want to give those timelines, man. Say, yo, I want this, because man, the competition, bro. There's some sharks out here. There's some people that be like, yo, while you playing around playing the video game or
You
doing
still
anything,
sleep. I'm
man,
out here.
but you got some cats, they thinking about working. They think, but yeah, man, we're gonna wrap it up right there, man. It's Friday's getting busy, and we here, man, and this is officially uncertified.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all like, follow, share.